Hi, my name is Allison Rice, and I am a student at Chesapeake College, and my degree is for early childhood education. So my ideal work environment would be a preschool daycare center built on the outskirts of Centerville in the country. I'd like the building to look like an old-time schoolhouse with a working bell, and I would like it to be, but I would want it to be really warm and cozy, like a home-like environment. We're talking preschool, which is 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, and they deserve to have a good quality education, but still be more of a warm, home-like atmosphere because they're still very young and very impressionable. What I'd like to also have is I would have it decorated very contemporary but old style. Each rooms would have all the equipment and the learning items that were necessary for their education. There wouldn't be anything missed on any of this list of items, and it's also going to be all based on the curriculum of Reggio Emilia philosophy. I really feel as if that is one of the best ones and up there with Montessori and with High Point, which are different preschool curriculums. My employees would always be treated with fairness, but also disciplined with the rules and regulations that the state of Maryland has for set for preschool or daycare centers. It's a very strict rules and regulations that you have to go by, and I would adhere that to my employees at all times. But I also would like to make sure that there's a good pay scale. Pay is not one of the good aspects of being an early childhood educator, but if all my educators would be degree, at least a 2-year degree, I feel as if they would be getting a much better pay scale. And also that they would be loving their environment that they work in. They have to love children and love to be part of that. I want them to want to come to work, not really feel as if they have to come to work and regret it or feel any negative feelings at all towards it. So I would try my best to make sure that this is the kind of environment that they would have. I also would have a variety of social events and be linked to the community in many different ways and aspects. I think it's very important for children to feel part of a community, and they can do that through the school. I also would like to make sure that if my employees have any fears of being unhappy at work or unhappy with another employee or unhappy with parents, or even if they're having difficulties with the children, they would feel free to come to me at all times and we can openly discuss it. So this way I will have staff meetings twice a month so that they can feel they can discuss this. If it's something that's between employees and they feel more embarrassed or don't want to talk about it in front of the other employee, then we would have a private meeting. But I always want them to feel as if they have no fears and they would be able, this is part of their environment, part of their place that they're at more than they are at home, most likely if they're working full time. And I want them to feel comfortable and happy to be there. But I believe that you can run the center that way, and you can be open with the parents, have a lot of contact with everyone. That this kind of communication with all these different topics would be very important to running a very successful preschool or daycare. And I want to thank you for taking a minute or so to listen to my ideal work environment and where I would really like to work someday. And hopefully this also will come true. Thank you and have a great day.